Hello and thank you for returning to Coin Lady channel. In the same way that you always do. Today, I want to have a conversation regarding XRP. I don't know about you, but the SEC lawsuit seems like it would make a great movie plot, what with all the unexpected turns and the ambiguous language that let the audience to draw their own conclusions. As Joel Katz shows, the cost of changing the existing quo is more higher than anybody could have imagined, and a tiny financial company must choose between its goal and its existence when it takes on a web of deceit and betrayal to provide instant payments to the masses. Now it seems like we might be going for a settlement. Perhaps XRP won't get regulatory clarification, but the case should be over. Although others have claimed, it seems like Ripple's ready to lose, I don't believe that to be the case. Ripple may possibly enter and slam the door behind him. Ripple's chief technology officer, David Schwartz, recently had a conversation with Twitter user Mr. Huber about the company's legal struggle with the SEC. Some members of the cryptocurrency community are worried about Ripple after hearing Schwartz's comments during this talk, especially the one where he suggests that the company may be enticed to step through a door and then close it. There are now competing views of what the Ripple CTO actually meant. In the first scenario, Ripple is the one to enter and close the door, leaving XRP owners in the dust. The other possibility is that only Ripple and XRP are allowed entry, while the rest of the cryptocurrency industry is excluded. However, Schwartz clarified that the stakes in the litigation are significant, but not quite as high, and that he hoped to never face such a situation. Now, to me, this may suggest that Ripple is leaving the country, leaving the US, and slamming the door shut behind them, which would mean that XRP would continue on anyway. Yet, at this juncture, we are only dealing with words, and the time is not yet ripe for action. Nonetheless, this causes concern, and explanations of David's intent are sought. And therefore, according to Deaton, Ripple must make a business decision. It seems that Deaton has the same concern that this may exclude XRP holders. John Deaton, a pioneer in the field of cryptocurrency law, has responded to Ripple CTO David Schwartz's recent statement, in which Schwartz implies that the industry-leading blockchain business may cease operations in the United States. As I was saying, Attorney Deaton responded to Schwartz's statement by saying Ripple should think about its own best interests first. A Silicon Valley tech firm, not the XRP holders, should make decisions on the company's future, Deaton argues. He went on to say that nobody should expect Ripple to side with XRP investors or those working to improve the XRP ledger. Deaton further claimed that Schwartz's comments were the impetus for XRP holders to have legal counsel in the case now being litigated between Ripple and the SEC. This is why I have always said that retail investors and XRP holders have a champion in Johnny Deaton. This is the primary justification for the need for XRP holders to be represented. Again, I shall stress this point. But Ripple itself must ultimately decide what is best for the company. As things are, I don't think Ripple will exit the US, and I think this lawsuit is all an elaborate hoax meant to stall things. See, in every video I do, I show you how this cryptocurrency is functioning with that cryptocurrency, that corporation, that bank, and that country's central bank digital currency CBDC. The banks are establishing a unified network, and I think Gary is on their side. He's postponing Ripple until they can get something else in place. It appears that JP Morgan is secretly collaborating with Ripple, however so far we haven't heard much about it. Yet, as you can see, even though it is not Ripple itself, it is still connected to it through the Ripple Alliance. To conclude the XRP lawsuit, the settlement will likely result in the dismissal of the attorneys representing both parties. A settlement, however, can't be taken to court and appealed. Settlements reached prior to the judgment can prevent an established precedent from being established. While this is going on, the parties are free to reach a settlement either before or after the decision is made. No matter when it happens, the judges would be fine with a settlement before she makes her decision. The judge doesn't give a hoot if SEC and Ripple settle out of court. The understanding notwithstanding, the parties here may yet reach a resolution. As XRP investors, however, that is not what we want. Given that XRP would then be the only cryptocurrency in existence, it is only natural that we seek regulatory certainty for it. Imagine how much more valuable XRP would be if this were the case. We all knew that SEC Chair Gensler had dirty secrets, and we all know that there is a lot of corruption going on, so why the hell are they cracking down on Ripple and crypto? Deaton recently speculated on why the cryptocurrency sector is suddenly becoming so hostile to Ripple. The lawyer claims that Gensler would stick to its agenda of regulating all the way to the enforcement level and even Wall Street. Big players like Vanguard have had their needs met. Crypto will be deemed secure enough, and investors will be safeguarded until the legacy players are pleased. Because Gary is watching out for Gary, we don't have any rules in place. According to Deaton, major financial institutions are typically positive on cryptocurrency. The head of BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, Larry Fink, recently predicted that technology would play a significant role in the future. In addition, he underlined the importance of acceptable crypto laws. The following is Deaton's conclusion. If BlackRock is in, you might want to know who controls 90% of Gary Gensler's $140 million fortune at BlackRock Vanguard. In any case, the idea is that crypto will remain. There is some truth to the claims made by BlackRock, Fidelity Mellon, and Company. As I've mentioned before, in the long run, crypto will win out. We are making a bet on the cutting-edge technologies of the future. The United States will require XRP at some point. A journalist for Forbes has updated the SEC on her application to intervene. He is hoping these Hinman records make it to Rosalind Layton. I hope she makes them public so we can all see what really happened at the SEC and how rotten it was behind the scenes. Furthermore, as I mentioned at the outset of this video, I can't help but feel like the SEC's case against Ripple is like a movie. The plot is convoluted. And every so often, when you're feeling very upbeat, that Ripple will ultimately prevail. And then something else comes out and further postpones it. I don't know why the judge couldn't just rule already. It's not like it's rocket science to figure out what's up. But Vanguard is also a very large firm, so Johnny Eaton's theory makes sense. From November through January, Ripple made a public announcement of various new corporate payment partners and ODL users, in addition to AI and NFT efforts MFS, Africa, FOMO, Pay, TravelX, etc. Which you should, of course, do, but also give some thought to the holiday-related public service messages. New commercial partners in payment are also visible. Non-biased origin agrochemical fertilizers Singapore financial statements for Oceans Foodtech, a Singaporean company. The Singapore Centre for Agro-Consumer Food Technology uniquely blended by New Horizons Agri-Commodities Dubai, K-Star Dreams, and General Trading LLC. And that is the current situation. Behind the scenes, we also have a number of new partnerships in the works, continuing to build that enormous network with little notice. The thread always leads back to Ripple. It's possible to get 50 million in under 4 seconds for 30 cents. We were able to bring in $50 million in XRP for our company in 3 seconds at a cost of $0.30 thanks to XRP. As neither fiat currency nor Bitcoin allow for such transactions, Ripple is here to stay. Just like XRP, it will be permanent and widespread. Due to the advanced nature of this technology, it will undoubtedly survive long after we have passed on. Consider this. So, what other choice do they have? ODL is patented by Ripple. That's not something they think of out of the blue, you understand. Don't worry, everyone usually says, the United States is planning something massive in the background. It's true that they are collaborating with Ripple unseen. XRP, like the other riders, are likely investors. We can't move the train ourselves. The train could be nudged a little bit, but only little. As the train travels, the usefulness will increase. That is all we need at this point. Wait your turn and enjoy the show. Moreover, I want to share something with you. That train is still in the station. The price of XRPs remains below $1. So, consider that. Some people will be left behind when the train finally pulls out of the station, and they will be filled with regret. You, however, as a holder of XRP, are aware of what happens next. I don't expect the current state of the market to last. As of right now, I'm still betting on Ripple winning the SEC litigation. The only thing left to do is urge Gary to release XRP today. In fact, I'm convinced that event is still on the horizon. The XRP ledger has released the XRP Native Crush Cambridge proposal. Thus, it appears proposal for the XLS-38DD. According to the LLXL-38D proposal, the bridge links two separate blockchains, the locking chain and the issuing chain, also known as the main chain and the side chain. Transferring assets between chains, either from the locking chain to the issuing chain or vice versa, is called a cross-chain transfer. It suggests a bridge be built first, by establishing a new side chain that connects XRP to XRP. Using side chains, a parallel network that benefits from data analysis and asset exchanges with the main chain, is central to this approach. According to a 2022 interview, RippleX is now developing a production release of sidechains, which, if embraced by the XRP community, would operate in parallel with the XRP Ledger mainnet. Ripple introduced the first XRP sidechain, XRP Ledger, which is compatible with the Ethereum Virtual Machine (EVM) in October of last year. The second method involves constructing the bridge using an IOU. Each sidechain will require XRP for account reserves and transaction fees, hence any two networks that have an IOU to IOU bridge between them will also need an XRP to X or XRP bridge. Hence, a growing number of XRP transactions may become commonplace in the future. So much potential benefit awaits you. The XRP ledger is in its infancy right now. To me, 2023 is shaping up to be a monumentally momentous year for the XRP ledger and XRP investors. Experts have made wild forecasts that the XRP price might soon be in the double digits. An influential person has just suggested that burning half of the Ripple escrow tokens as part of the settlement is possible. While he acknowledges the possibility of such an event happening, he thinks it is quite improbable. In order to end the dispute, he claims the SEC may require that half of the escrow reserve be burned. The influencer thinks that following the settlement, the XRP price will soar above $7.40 and might potentially surpass the market cap of Ethereum, market capitalization, and even Bitcoin $17. But we've already covered that extensively in the past. Because of the SEC, Ripple was compelled to destroy the escrow funds. But I don't think that's the case. If anything, I can see the SEC trying to retain control of the escrow funds, with the result being that the funds end up in U.S. hands. The future of that is a mystery. Nonetheless, I think the fallout right now and XRP acquired regulatory certainty if Ripple won that case. Now that so many financial institutions have joined the movement, I predict that we will soon surpass $10 and possibly even $20. I've reiterated it several times. Plus, I anticipate XRP value to rise throughout 2023 as more and more initiatives join the XRP ledger. Nevertheless, as I've already mentioned, it's almost surreal to witness this case unfold before our eyes. Even though there are unexpected turns and twists occasionally, you always have to keep one thing in mind. Once this case is resolved, crypto as we know it will be fundamentally altered. The event will likely have profound effects on the lives of many XRP investors. Men in their prime will break down in tears over their XRP. So, with that, I'm going to end this video. All of you who have been watching, I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who has seen my vids. Please join us again in the subsequent one. See you later, bye.